When was the last time you ever stopped and looked at a bale of rolled up hay and gave it any thought? But this artist, Forense Gordon, 1957, he called this one the space time field, oil on canvas. And it's a field, a rolled up bale of hay, and instead of just using goldens and yellows like most artists would do, he applied colors, greens, purples, yellows, whites, pinks. They're all subtly there. And if you look for them, you can see them. But it tells the story of a rolled up bale of hay in a way that speaks to me. And it just says that there's layers to this, and there's layers to the painting, and there's layers to the artist. I love this piece. I'm going to move along now, and I'm going to go to this piece here. Well, Ronald, 1958, image number 7, and I'm just, oh boy, you can hear it in my voice, I'm sure, but I can just get up close to this. You know, at first glance, it's just a blob with colors, but when you look up close, you see this is a black ink stain or gouache. That's what it is, actually. And the colors inside are stained and allowed to bleed and to blend. And I love that, the subtleties and the focus of the brighter color in the center. But what I love more than anything is the fact that William has enjoyed the freedom of painting a real moving work of art on a large piece of paper. No expensive canvas, no super expensive preparation, just simple paper. That's what it is. A large piece of paper, I grant you, but when you sign it and you frame it, it takes on a whole different life. It says that this is a work of art, and it's meant to be interpreted and enjoyed. And I think that's why it's called image number 7. The artist didn't want to define it for you. He wanted you to define it for yourself. Same token, we'll take a look at this Jack Bush over here. Jack Bush, one of Canada's, well, an artist that Canada celebrates more than many. But I enjoy his work because in the time when it was painted, this was the abstract movement and the expressionists. And to I guess a layman on the street, this is just splashes of paint. But when you think about it, they're complementing colors, and there's curvature along the bottom, and there's vertical movement on the top, and together they almost speak of a forest, perhaps with a field in front of it. Whatever it is you see, that's up to you, but that's the whole point of art, is to see what you wish to see and interpret it. And that idea is definitely growing on me. I'm preferring not to title most of my works. And then, of course, Alexander Luke. Wow, look at that. You have to get back. You have to get way, way back to experience this one. It's about 8 feet tall, easily 6 feet wide at least. And this piece stops me in my tracks. I just absorb that color. I live those colors. And the transparency of it is in the fact that they're so thinly mixed, so much thinner in the paint that it makes it more of a stain. But that allows the colors to just bloom and glow against the white canvas. To me, that's just a spectacular piece. It says in the description that she was advised from her earlier works to simplify, and so this is an example of her simplification, and yet it's still profound. I want to speak to the one that's next to it here too. This is also a kind of a interesting expression as well. This is Ray Mead. This is Beau Repair Summer, 1958. And once again, at first glance, you see some really basic colors and elementary painting, it would seem. But take a closer look. Get up close and look at that orange. It isn't just orange. It's red, it's pink, it's orange, and then it's set off by the darker strokes. And those darker strokes make the lighter areas brighter and more powerful. And you feel the layering of this. But even more so by the neutral tones, the earth tones that are around it. They really make that color just pop. And then there's that kind of earthy green down below. Just raises your eyes up to the light, almost like standing at a field and looking at a sunset. And in fact, that's why this painting is called Beau Repair Summer, 1958. Ray Mead, very beautifully executed. And I can't help but notice, and I want to point this out to the viewers, that look at the framing we have. And ever so simple strips of wood just tacked on, because it's not about the frame. It's not about the thousands of dollars you can spend framing a large piece like this. It's about the presentation and the fact that it isolates it from the wall just enough. Just enough for you to enjoy it and experience it.